are happening. Things are going on. Let's see if this shit started. Okay. All right, I think we're live. Hey, yo, Charlamagne, we live. What's up, people? Stiff Coon in this bitch. Swirl Squad, Agora Gang Podcast, episode 5, I think.
Yeah, somewhere.
Episode 5, we live.
Thought it was 92.
My people. Exactly. I'm gonna introduce my people, going from left to right on my screen. Blaze.
What up, guys?
What's up? And we got Easy.
Yo.
The artist formerly known as Blacksmith, and we have Low, but he's having complications right now, so I'll say hi for him. KC.
Yo, what's up?
And me, of course. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. A lot of changes coming to Paragon, and we want to talk about it. We want to discuss it with you guys.
Big stuff.
And of course, we got to talk about the new character coming out soon. Zynx. How you feel, Blaze? Let me hear it.
I love it. I think she's going to be amazing, and I'm definitely going to play as her. And I don't play as many characters. Y'all know this. Y'all know I don't play a ton of diverse characters.
Yeah, we realized that today.
Shots fired.
Yeah, me and Casey, we were on Agora, and we seen you play 3 characters. Sareth and Howie.
Murdoch. Oh, no.
Like, that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah. But how you feel about the new character, Casey?
Well, I saw the introduction video or whatever over, and oh man, she looks devastating in a way. I mean, I was reading her abilities here, and the one that frightens me the most is the Ricochet Stun, a medium-range projectile which bounces around nearby enemies, stunning them. The stun duration increases for each enemy hit. So basically, if you're in a team fight, right, she throws that shit in there and there's 5 dudes, you're all getting stunned for a lot longer than you think you are.
It's a wrap.
Oh, yeah.
And you put some minions in that mix. It goes
She
up.
just Narbashed the whole squad.
Yep.
GG.
Oh, man. That sounds kind of scary. I didn't really look at her skills. I just seen the introduction trailer. And, like, I just the trailer itself, I like the trailer. It looked kind of like a fucking... almost like a Borderlands fucking intro thing. Like how they put the names up and shit. Like that was pretty cool. I thought that was cool. But she looks good though. Finally we got a decent ranged offlaner that can, you know, mix up the game. That'll help against the meta combo, the fucking Revenant phase that we got to deal with all the time. Should be good for that. And she can like more hits and stuff, right? And like dish them back out. So that's kind of cool. It'll be cool to see
a little bit of everyone in her.
Yeah, she does a lot of stuff. But how you feel, Easy?
Well, I got a furry fetish, so she's the waifu. No, I'm playing.
Somebody had to go there. Somebody had to say it.
She looks dope, man. You know I love to play the off lane. That's my main role that I play, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not exactly too interested in playing her, but that's just right now based off hearing about her abilities. But after I give her a try, I'll probably be like, yep, new main, and then, yeah.
Yeah, you know how that go. But do you think...
only use her like 3 times after that.
If you could predict, do you think she'll have like an effect on the meta like Revenant or phase, or you think she'll be kind of like meh, like Wraith is right now?
It's no telling right now, man. It's no telling. We just gonna have to see. But it's a possibility that she could be. Yeah. Yeah, because
last time we didn't talk about Wraith last time. We missed a couple weeks. And
garbage.
So far, yeah, like he's not that good. He can like there's moments where he can clutch some shit out, but there's also moments where he can fuck shit up in the same breath. Like there's been so many times where like Wraith rewinds somebody and it's like, oh, okay, you just saved that person, you know?
Yeah, like my overall feelings when it comes to Wraith is that he really needs a lot of help from his teammates. Like he needs a lot of rotations. If you're playing solo queue or if you're playing with some teammates that just don't have time to rotate to help you out in mid lane, your mid lane is going to get bodied. Like
because he has
no wave clear.
Yeah, he has no wave.
And then if you got 2 people pressuring your tower and even 3, all they gotta do is have some minions, and you're done. You're not gonna be able to stop it, and that tower's gone. So,
yeah, he really struggles with that.
Personally think you're just better off using somebody like Gideon, Gadget, anybody as wave player. You're gonna help out your team a lot just by not picking them. That's how I feel about him personally. But he can be good in the right hands, you know. But
yeah, of course.
That's just how
what
I
about
feel.
you, KT?
I don't know. We'll see. It depends.
I mean, Wraith. Like, how has he been so far? You think, in your opinion?
Oh, Wraith. Oh,
yeah.
He wasn't. He's not part of meta, basically, like you guys were saying and whatnot. So you don't need him. But at the same time, if someone knows how to use them, it's nice to have them there. But like you said, a lot of times I'm saved by Wraith half the time. Like I'm going at him, I'm hitting them, and I'm getting hit by their entire team. But he's so dead set on saving himself, he's gonna set you back and save you. Like, oh, okay, cool, thanks, bro. You know how many times that has happened?
He's a support for the other team.
Yeah, basically, like it's happened multiple times. But on the other hand, like when you're trying to get away, it's happened to me where I'm like, oh, I got away. Nope, here comes Wraith. Hits me with that. I'm like,
to see like the particle effects. It's like, yeah, I'm dead.
Yep.
Or you're tower diving, and then he rewinds you, and you probably took a risk that was gonna work out in his favor.
Or you ulted or something.
Yeah. What about you, Blaze? How you feel about Wraith?
Wraith really tests your map awareness, because sometimes you get rewinded to those corners where you're like, oh, well, I can't go straight back to my core. Instead, I'm gonna run into this like little sidestep here, or try to jump in through like, you know, one area or another. But I don't think he's that effective right now. But I think he's kind of designed for the next phase that's going to be happening in this game. That's probably jumping ahead. That's probably jumping ahead. But there's rumors that wards are going away completely.
He's not going away, but they're going to cost more.
Them. I think they're going to make them a little more like you won't be able to spam them as much, and they're going to be more valuable somehow. Like
they're going to cost more points than they do now. So
I think they're going to be more
people already don't like to buy wards, and they're mad cheap. So imagine how it's going to be later on.
Yeah, I think they're going to make it so like the wards don't like it's going to be a little more risky to drop them. They won't be as disposable or whatever, you know. I think that's what they're going to do. But in that same vein, like these card changes, I watched the community corner and they were talking about how they're changing the way the currency works completely, and honestly, it sounds kind of scary to me because, like, usually, like, when games change, like, a whole, like, that's, like, the foundation of this game. So, like, for that to change...
It's a brand new game.
Yeah, it's a different game. But, honestly, it's exciting, too, because they also said that they're going to change the way the card system works to where the decks you build, you just pick 2 affinities, and every character can have every card now. So, like, I can use shit like Charging Brood on Grux, which I think is really exciting because when you build decks and like now it's stale. Like when I built, like if I like to play Crunch. If I go to build a new deck, 9 times out of 10 I'm using the same cards. You know, like you only have so many options. You know, and that gets boring. So, what do you guys think about the changes to the card system and like the currency and stuff? What about you, Casey?
All right, go ahead.
About the cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the card point system. Yeah, like you guys said, it's gonna change the entire game, in my opinion. Because how it's set up is, if you're winning, if you're getting the job done, you're gonna get card points faster. Therefore, you're gonna be better. Type deal, you know.
Yeah. Until you hit that cap.
Exactly, until you hit that cap. Now, if they decide to take the cap away or decide to change how many cards you can have or whatever, right? It's suddenly going to change it to where, okay, cool. Now I can change my entire layout on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Like once I realize, this dude's hitting me with a lot of ability damage and stuff. Oh, I didn't put a ton of ability armor on. Oh, I could switch out a little power for some ability armor. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be interesting. Right. I don't know. It's gonna change it a lot, but like you said, it's kind of scary, you know, because then it may ruin the game. Yeah. But at the same time, it could possibly make it even better than what it currently is. You know what I'm saying?
Better.
But we'll have to see.
The way I see it, I think it's going to be great because as of right now, let's say you're a carry and you are doing your job well and you get ahead of everybody and then their carry is slacking. Eventually, if everybody gets 60 car points, it doesn't even matter that you got ahead, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and I think that's the main thing they said that they're trying to get away from, which makes sense because if you are like out farming them, if you got to 60 before them, you should have an advantage. Like you should be better.
Yeah, because that advantage is pretty much gone the moment everybody is maxed out, unless you built your deck better than them. And then most of the times they're building the same exact deck as you are. So,
or very similar.
Getting ahead didn't really do anything in the long run.
Yeah, and now
in some situations, not all.
Like way more variety in the decks now that the characters have access to all the cards pretty much. So, you know, not everybody's gonna have like, because now the way the game works, like you said, pretty much everybody builds the exact same deck. Like it's very similar. You know, only certain cards get used. You know, or you know, it's just standard stuff. So I think it'll be a good change of pace, and they've been doing pretty good at not letting this game get stale the way that they've been doing it, and I really enjoy that. But what about you,
right?
Blaze? What you think about?
Wait, let me say one more thing. And I like how there's going to be a lot of utility cards, like cards that give you effects. People are going to be using that over, all right, I'm going to just build all damage like it is right now, or I'm going to build crit bonus just so I can get the max amount of DPS that I put in on this calculator on this website that says at this certain point, you know how it is. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead, Blaze.
Nah, it's exciting. Like it's not everything's going to be equal anymore, and we're going to have to figure out like a new combination with this credits or point system that we're going to. Well, we have the point system with the currency that we're going to be spending during each match, and with our card levels uncapped. I mean, you know, those hour matches, they might get a lot more interesting, especially at the end game when usually everyone's at 60 and we're all just equal and stalled out. Like instead we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, it will be interesting to be able to play this game and like there's not a point where it's like, oh, this gold buff is useless to me now, like, or you know, there's no point in getting raptors. You know what I'm saying? Like, because once you get to 60, the only objective that matters is, of course, towers, obviously, and OP at that point. So it's like,
I mean, we all
the
hit
river buffs, I guess, but
and we stopped jungling. We were just like, oh, why am I killing these minions? Let me just move on.
Yeah. So it should be interesting to see, and I do hope, like, you know, the way that they do it is, I think I trust Epic though. I think like every time they've made a change that I'm like, ooh, like I don't know about that, but it always comes out good. Like every time I'm like, nah, yeah, like they never really disappointed me, except week 1 Morgash. That was
you will never forgive him for that. It was bad.
I'll never forgive them for that. They burned me with that shit. But outside of that, everything else they did, I've liked so far. So I guess we'll have to see. I guess we'll just, you know.
Yeah, I'm excited. And there's a visual update coming along with it. That's
I forgot about that.
Amazing. They put out a teaser image. I gotta try to find that and link you guys to it, but it looks amazing, yo. Looks better than Legacy.
I forgot about that. And that's also another thing. I am ready for that because the map, you know, we've been playing on this map for quite a while, and they changed the way
the textures are like PS2.
Yeah. Yeah, and like they don't, you know, they're not all the way there. Like the trees clip through the environments a little bit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
so yeah, I'm ready, man.
Yeah, me too. And it looks good. I think they changed the way this map looked visually like once already. So this
they added grass, but I'm on PS4 right now. Console peasant.
Yeah, but you just got a PC. Congrats. Welcome. Welcome, my friend.
Welcome to the PC Master Race.
Tomorrow I will have graduated from the peasantry.
Nice. We'll do a celebration stream for sure. Besides that, like the cards and stuff like that, the new characters. We also got the Iggy rework that's been circling around. Hashtag free Iggy. The free Iggy movement
yo.
has finally arrived.
At this moment, Iggy sounds OP. That's how I feel about it. Which is great because he's been so weak for so long. They said that if Iggy's pushing a lane, he could probably 1v3 that lane, make everybody retreat.
He's already kind of like, when he has a good group of minions, he's sieging and shit. He's already kind of strong right there. But when he gets a buff, he's gonna be like Wukong, bro. Where it's like, this tower's mine.
Godly.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be.
Imagine like Iggy and Wukong on the same team.
Oh man,
sick,
we'll have to experiment with that, bro. Iggy Wukong split push. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good.
Both split push on right, split push on left. That's gonna be sick.
That's gonna be crazy. We'll have to experiment with
that. You won't have to team fight at all.
Pretty much, because they'll
as long as the mid laner don't do. Thing I hate about split push is the mid laners, they engage when in situations they don't even need to. It makes it hard to split push sometimes.
Yeah, they can just sit back and just defend, stay in the tower.
Right. Sometimes I've been split pushing as Wukong and people just got pissed off that I was in the mid lane in a useless standoff.
Yeah.
And
you know how that is. Then they die and it's like, why didn't you help? And it was like, that was a 4v1. Not jumping in that, like
right, or it'll be like a 3v4 situation. And if they just chill back in the tower, people would have left anyway.
Yeah,
but they decided to engage and got bodied because Aurora ulted. Right? Why was you split pushing?
Yeah, it's like, why were you taking the objectives? Should have been this fucking standoff with us. Like no, but it is what it is. You know how this game is. You know how the community is and whatnot.
Yeah,
which honestly,
I
guess, go for it.
No, I'm saying if you lose, it's everyone else's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it goes.
We should talk about that. We never talk about the community in itself. Like it's pretty.
Facts.
It's
so toxic, man. So toxic.
Yeah. if you're not,
I'm reporting people daily.
Yeah, if you're not talking to people in like a Discord app or like some kind of chat app, everyone's salty like all the time. They're like, "Good job for everything. Good job, you died. Good job, you died. Good job, you let the tower fall." It's like,
good job on the L.
It's like that. Good job. It's a very sarcastic thing. So when you send it for real, it's like, is he being a dick or is he being real right now?
It's hard to think you know, somebody for real because
Epic. My bad. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Like, no, this is like the only game where good job is a bad thing.
Right.
Exactly.
Before it's like you don't know, like you almost don't want a good job people just because it's like people do it sarcastically more than they do it for real.
Or if somebody dies as you're good jobbing somebody for actually doing a good job, it's gonna make it seem like you're being a dick. So my proposal to Epic is get rid of the good job and the thanks command altogether because the community isn't mature enough to handle it. Like, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but if I did a good job, I already know I did a good job. It's not really anything anybody needs to tell me. It's encouragement, but at the same time, it's 90% of the time not used as encouragement. It's just used to bring the whole team down. So dude that spams good job 10 times because I died one time in a situation where he didn't even know what happened that made me die or anything. He just starts spamming thanks and good job. It's just stupid. It needs to go.
Yeah, I agree.
It needs to be managed in some way.
Yeah, they're not really necessary. Like if they went away, I wouldn't be mad because, like you said, they just, you know, you can't really like if you died, you know, spamming like something else is not as demeaning as good job. You know, that's an intentional. That's clearly, you know, malicious when you do that.
Just being a dick, man.
Hey, y'all are missing one more though. Y'all are missing one more. The not right now.
Oh yeah.
We were dealing with that the other night. The other night we were playing with someone. We told him, "Hey, you need to stay in your lane, man. You need to watch that tower. It's about to fall. Not right now. Not right now." Just getting that back and forth.
Man. Yeah, community is toxic. And then this game has the biggest community of keyboard warriors, literally.
Oh yeah, and I think it's crazy, mostly because there's no voice chat, so people feel a little more empowered on the keyboard.
It is crazy the type stuff I run into. Like
people will they go crazy.
I had a dude get pissed off. Look, I was going 2 and 10 with Quang, and his complaint was I suck and I was stealing kills when I had 3 kills. Because he was saying I suck and my build sucks because I'm building tank with Quang in the off lane, and he's claiming that I should have all shadow scrolls. I'm like, bro. Bro, and then he's just cussing me out over it. It's too much, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna just start muting everybody before the game starts so that I just can never see anything anybody types, because I got enough map awareness to the point where I don't need the chat at all. Never.
Yeah.
So
I never pay attention to the chat anyway. Like,
I wish there was a way to just get rid of it. Or at least make sure the sound doesn't ping every time, because wearing a headset is annoying, man.
yeah.
Quick high.
People you spam it 10 times in a row. You can't just press defend left lane once. You gotta press it 10 times when you see that I'm on my way. Like, dog, you're doing the most.
It is the worst when people abuse it though, because there's been times where like I'm in left lane and they're like attack left lane. I'm like,
yeah, or know what y'all should do? At least give us the option to completely mute somebody. Like if somebody's spamming a good job, I should be able to not just mute them from typing. I should be able to mute them completely. Like never see a single thing that they ping. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna miss out on anything. I know how to watch the map. I know when lanes are getting pushed. I mean, I don't know, man. Y'all gotta do something.
Rework the chat system, Epic.
Yeah, they need to
rework the chat system. There we go. Hashtag rework the chat system.
Yeah, they need to, they got this is why it's still in open beta though, because they got a lot of stuff to fix. Speaking of today, we ran into a fucking glitch today. We saw this
glitch
out of the map.
Caught that little bastard.
Yeah, and we got footage of it. Like we had Twiz do it earlier. She teleported up to this rock. I got footage of it. I'll have to show it to you easy. And you can like walk off the map, bro, and it takes you back to the home base. It's crazy. Like I've never seen it before.
What? So you can
she did
back
it on her
without...
first try. Like she didn't even. She never did it before. And she just first try, boom. So it's a pretty.
So you can pretty much back without ever having to wait.
Yes.
If you're at a certain point,
and like in a space where nobody can hit you, like
unless you're another
that's crazy.
Get up there with you.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. You'll have to see it. Hopefully they fix that soon.
Yeah,
maybe I'll clip that part and like tag them in it. Fix your game.
And shouts out the Epic for nerfing Revenant. Revenant was cancer before the nerf. This dude can obliterate. It'll do a whole full circle around him and hit you through a wall. It's ridiculous. He's still a little bit on the strong side, but
he's
but I'm happy with what they did to him. Man.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's not OP anymore, and he's not like they didn't nerf him so bad. He's useless.
Yeah.
I saw this hilarious video where it was like making fun of. He's the shooter for people who don't know how to aim.
Yeah, that was that
pull the trigger and go.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that. It was pretty good. That was pretty good. Shout out to that dude, man. He makes good content. Go check him out. Mongoose.
Check out who?
But yeah.
Oh yeah, Mongoose. Yeah.
That was his video. Yeah.
His channel's pretty dope.
I played the offlane the other day against FaZe Revenant, and I'm sitting there like they're decimating me, and I'm like, I can't.
There's nothing you can do. You just gotta accept that your tower's gonna go down in 5 minutes, and if you last any longer than that, then you're just lucky, or they're not playing efficiently. That's the only way your tower's going to stay up for actually, I'm going to say 6 minutes. 6 minutes usually.
That's about average. And like I was sitting there and I'm like, I can't believe this used to be stronger than this. This is horrible. Like this used to be better than this. And I'm what the fuck?
I know, right?
That shit was crazy.
They both used to be way stronger than what they are right now. That's the crazy part, man.
That's crazy. Like so annoying. But I think it's good.
As an off-lane main, I don't know how I stuck through it, man. I don't.
It's hard. We have been seeing a lot more carries now, though. Other than Revenant, like Revenant's kind of his usage really did die down with that because I see a lot more Yin now. Twin Blast.
Takes a little bit more skill to use. You can't just obliterate somebody around the corner of a wall, and it's just like. I don't know. He's just not as strong as he was, and it doesn't do nearly as much damage. You're actually going to have to actually hit people with your auto attack now.
With the basic, yeah, and he's still squishy and he has no escape, so he gets ganked super easy. So, you know,
yeah.
Outside of him like ulting the support and getting away, he's dead. You know, like he dies. You know, but so far I like the way it is. I like the changes and stuff like that, and I'm excited for this new stuff. But I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much I got for you guys. Anybody got any closing remarks?
Don't use Wraith if you're on my team.
KC?
Gideon Master Race.
Right? No, poor Morgash is not being used as much anymore. That's so sad.
God. She's actually balanced now.
Yeah, exactly. She's about time.
The normal.
If you know how to use her, she's deadly, but you gotta know how to use her now. So it's just like any other character.
Just like the rest of the roster.
Yep. All right, Blaze.
I'm just looking forward to Zynx. As soon as Zynx comes next week, then that's going to be a big change for me.
Your fourth character.
My fourth character. I'm going to start rocking a fourth character in my rotation.
Get that fourth character on the board there.
Almost got a full team here, man.
Hell yeah. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out. Hopefully soon here we'll have this Squirtle Squad Civil War. We'll see what happens, man. I'm gonna make sure I schedule this. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna go down. It's gonna get streamed. It's gonna be great.
And whoever's on my team is gonna win. I'm telling y'all that now.
I decided. Yo, I don't know if I told you this. I don't know if I told you this easy, but I decided I'm gonna make Crazy and Fred captains, and then just have them draft and pick teams from.
Oh yeah, we got.
All right, that's good because I don't want to be on Stiff's team. That's an L.
You crazy as hell, boy. You better hope. Well,
it's simple as this, okay?
Yeah.
We need to stream that shit, and it's gonna be epic as fuck.
It will. It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually be able to stream now from the Discord on my PC because before y'all, nobody would be able to hear the voices if I streamed on PS4. So I could become a streamer now. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Good shit. Cool. I get to join in on some easy streams. But that's pretty much it, man. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching, Agora Gang. We'll be back. I'm not gonna promise next week because we never do, but we'll be back. God damn it, we'll be back. Deuces.
Peace, guys.
#Zynx.